Things you should never do in Brazil. Hi, my name is Eloilson. I am a Brazilian Portuguese teacher and I teach Portuguese for people from all over the world, like South Americans, Asians, European, North Americans, and also people from Australia. And today I'm recording this video with tips I will give you for things that you never should do here in Brazil. Today I am in Florianópolis. Florianópolis, the beach here is called Praia dos Coqueiros. First rule that you never do here in Brazil is carry valuable things. For example, your cell phone, your wallet with a lot of money. Why? I know that media puts a lot of information that we Brazilians here in Brazil, we suffer a lot of robberies, but I could say it's true and also it's not. But for example, it depends. Hey, can you see that? It's Neymar there. No, it's a joke. So things here in Brazil, also, of course, we have some places that are dangerous places. But I would tell you, I live here in Brazil all my life and I never suffered. But of course, there are places that I know are quiet, and I know some places that are dangerous. So my tip for you, try to avoid to visit these dangerous places and always do not carry valuables. Of course, money, I don't know if you use your watch, also your cell phone, okay? And my another tip here, talking about valuables, here in Brazil, I never use my cell phone when I'm walking on the streets. So if you are here and want to go to a beach, to a restaurant, for example, go inside a restaurant, a bakery, and go and see on the map there inside. Never try to for example, you are looking the map and walking on the street. This is like an invite for a person robber your cell phone. Okay, not just in Brazil, but all the world. But here in Brazil, it's more common to happen this because cell phones are very expensive here in Brazil. So it is something that the robbers always looking for. Second tip, don't leave Brazil without trying Brazilian dishes like pão de queijo, feijoada, also Brazilian caipirinha. I know sometimes it's quite easy when you find an American restaurant or also Argentina, I don't know where are you from, and yeah, okay, it remembers me from my country, from my home, and it's quite easy you try. Hey, I will follow this because I know this food, I will not have any problems. But here my tip, try to try the Brazilian food, okay? Like my tip is like on your breakfast, try the Brazilian pão de queijo, and pay attention the pronunciation is pão de queijo. Many of my students, it's a nasal sound, and generally we, not we, you guys, when you are trying to speak these words, you pronounce pau. But take care because this word is totally different and there is another meaning. So, repeat with me. Pão de queijo. Also, feijoada. Feijoada, Jesus Christ. For a lunch, it's the best thing you could eat here in Brazil. And also, at night, you should try the Brazilian caipirinhas. This is the most common, but I would recommend you the Brazilian beers also because it's totally different from another countries. Also, I don't know where are you from, of course, but here in Brazil, we drink the beer as cold as, tell me somewhere that you think it is people drink cold beer. But here in Brazil, a cold city is Curitiba. So I could say we Brazilians drink cold beer as Curitiba. Third idea, take care where you swim. For example, here I am in a good beach and there is no waves. But there are many beaches in Brazil that there are big waves and could be dangerous. Also, there are like a city in Brazil, it's called Recife. Recife is the northeast of Brazil. It's one of the cities, not just in Brazil, but in the world that has many problems with sharks. So, I don't remember the correct name of the shark, but editor, help me here, which is the shark. But if you are visiting there, take care to don't swim on the sea, because there are many sharks on this city, but it's just a city. And also my recommendation, when you are visiting Brazil, not just Recife or Rio de Janeiro, you could see like signs. Editor put a picture of the signs. There are many beaches in Brazil that are polluted, so take care where you are swimming, because there are many beaches that can be polluted. And always try to follow this side that is says that it is a clean beach, you can swim, or that one that means polluted. Don't enter on a polluted water. Another idea, don't expect Brazilians to be in the sharp time. For example, if you schedule something at 1 p.m., for example, a lunch, a delicious feijoada with a Brazilian at a restaurant, don't be surprised if the Brazilians arrive just 1:20 or even 1:30. It is not, can be a disrespectful thing, yes, but for we Brazilians, we are, I would put myself together. We are not the best people to arrive in exactly time when you schedule things. So my tip for you is that if you schedule something, a lunch, I don't know, a tour, don't be mad if it happens, and there is a high probability that this can occur, because we Brazilians, I know it is bad, but we don't respect the exactly time that we schedule things. So my tip for you, don't be mad, just try to appreciate. For example, if you schedule a tour on the beach, try to take the opportunity and drink a caipirinha. Meanwhile, you are waiting this person. Okay? Another tip, I would say it's one of most important from this video. Don't throw the toilet paper on the toilet. Please, let me tell you why. Here in Brazil, our toilet paper is totally different from Europe, from America, from Asia, and also from some countries from South America. So what we have? We have the toilet, and also we have a trash bin that is on the side, on the right, or also from the left. So what you do? You, after you do your necessities and you use the toilet paper, you throw your toilet paper on the trash bin. Easy like that. I know it could be strange from the first times, but I'm recommending you for you avoid throw it on the toilet, because the toilet paper is totally different here in Brazil, and you could blocking the toilet. Imagine if you are in a public place or in a restaurant or in a Brazilian friend and you do this gafe, like we Brazilians say, gafe, it would be very bad for you. So always throw the toilet paper on the trash bin. Don't forget vaccines requirement. Here in Brazil, normally you don't need a specific vaccination that you need to take it before it comes to Brazil. But there are some regions, especially Yahoo! Brazil! Here in Brazil, there is there are some regions like Amazonas, Mato Grosso. It is always recommended that you take yellow fever vaccine before you go there. But my suggestion, if you are coming to Brazil next week, next month, or next year, always try to follow the news, okay? If it is needed or not. Now, the last tip, and I would say the most important tip I can give you. I will say very close to here. Hey, don't assume everyone speaks your language. Yes, it's true. Here in Brazil, to be I don't know the exactly number, but less than 10% of people here in Brazil speaks English. So imagine, and these 10% are located on the capitals like Rio de Janeiro, São Paulo, Brasília, Belo Horizonte, Recife, Salvador. So what my tip is, if you are coming to Brazil, try to learn at least a few words, few sentences in Portuguese. I already recorded a video about it. I will put you the link here below on the description. Try to watch it and you will learn how to say thank you, good morning, ask hey, what is the price, and another thing. You could think, I don't know if you have some Spanish skills. In Brazil, we speak Portuguese, and I know the Portuguese and the Spanish could be very equals for who understand, but in the practice, it's totally wrong. Many people in Brazil don't understand Spanish, so if you just speak Spanish, I would say it is easier for you learn some Portuguese sentence, and you would have a better trip. And here it's me. Now I will try to sell my fish. It's a sentence in Brazilian. Vender o peixe. What is the idea? If you are coming to Brazil and you want to try to avoid some problems with the Portuguese skills, you can schedule a free class with me or with another teacher of our school. There is a link here on the description. We can schedule one private class for free today or next week, according to your availability. We have a private class that we teach from basic level until become fluent. Also, we teach some Portuguese for travel. You can schedule this class and you would see how is your level, and we can help you with your Portuguese skills before you coming to Brazil. And that is. And if you have any questions about Brazil, about Portuguese, let me know on the description or on the comments, and it will be a pleasure to help you come to a beach, to a city in Brazil, and record a video like this. So I will say to you, if you watch it, the entire video, I will say it in Portuguese. Muito obrigado. Tchau, tchau.